Good morning, Arben. Thanks, first of all, for your presence and your attention. We have the pleasure to interview you, and we have prepared 5 short questions in order to receive your feedback, your opinions, and also your expertise in your dedication field. So, thanks again, and we will go if you agree with the first one.
Okay, thank you. It's a pleasure for me to be with you today.
If you have just 45 seconds for an elevator speech concerning about yourself, in terms of your ICREA and ECN dedications, what would you tell us?
I am very happy to be an ICREA professor working at ICN2. So this is really a great program. So I mean, the support given by ICREA, being ICREA professor and working at one of the most prestigious institutes in Catalonia, in Spain, in nanoscience and nanotechnology, is really a great pleasure. And overall, with the possibility to collaborate with a lot of other great researchers from all over the world. So it's a very, very international institute. So it's a pleasure.
What's your opinion? Do you think that a biomedical engineer could find a professional dedication in a research group such as the one that you are involved in?
Yeah, biomedical engineer, in fact, is one of the professions that better fit with our research group because being a biomedical engineer is means working in the interface between technology, engineering, and medical area. So what in fact we are doing in our group is development of new diagnostic technologies and people with such formation, so from both the sides, engineering, technology, and medical needs is really very, very important. So people with such formation are very much welcome in our group to work, of course, together with other people with backgrounds in more specific field. But I mean, biomedical engineer is really a very, very interesting formation because is able to have this multidisciplinary background, which is very, very important for research and development in our group.
So you have biomedical engineers currently working with you?
Yes, indeed, we have. And they are very important persons in the group who in fact are able to do this connection and evaluate very well the needs from a clinical point of view, and also as they have formation in the engineering part, they are able to build these bridges, as I said. So this interface between engineering and clinical needs is very important, and such people are able also to bring to link these two parts. So this is really very, very important.
Which are the skills that your mates have more developed or are more important or more valued in the market or in the research field?
Yeah, there are different skills, in fact, we are looking for, and people working in my group have, I would say, first of all, a very good scientific academic preparation. This is very important. So to have this preparation from the university, from the bachelor, probably master if you are coming to do a PhD, or just a bachelor if you are coming to do a master. So I think the key point first is a very good preparation. But also a very important point is the desire, the passion for the science. So this is very, very important, because if you want to dedicate to research, in addition to a preparation, to at least a limit of preparation you should have, it's very important to be sure that you really love the science, the research. And science research means a lot of dedication, a lot of passion, a lot of optimism to work. So because I always used to say that the research is not like an industry where, or let's say, wherever you work and is needed to produce something. But the research is to discover, the research is to try to understand what is happening, to try to understand things that probably are not going well, are not some phenomena that it's difficult to understand. So we are doing research in things that are not trivial, but we need to understand, and we need to improve things, and we need to develop new things. So this is very important. Of course, depending on the preparation and different areas, as I said, we are a very multidisciplinary group. People should have also knowledge in the specific field, which is very, very important. Experience in the lab is also very important. And overall, I would say that the most important thing is also the spirit of collaboration. So this is very important. So the science is not something that you can do alone. It may happen. I have nothing against this, but the science usually should be done in collaboration. So you work in a team. You need to collaborate. You need to share expertise. You need to learn from the others. You need to teach the others, and work together.
If you had the energy to describe biomedical engineering in 3 words, which one would they be?
Yeah, a biomedical engineer in 3 words for me is a person who has engineering skills, so knows how to design, how to fabricate something, a device, for example. A biomedical engineer also knows very well what does it mean working with health-related issues, either diagnostic therapy, so what are the needs? And the third one, that is common for any kind of profession, as I said, is working hard and with passion and love for the science and collaborative.
Okay, that's a really, really nice answer. And finally, to end up with, we wanted also to enter more in detail into one of your publications, and it is the COVID-19 biosensing technologies, where you remark that not only the importance of these technologies for the current COVID-19 pandemic detection, but also how it is expected to be used in the future for prevention and for being prepared for future outbreaks. So could you please explain a little bit more about that?
COVID-19 has been, and still we are living with these pandemics. Hopefully it's going to end soon, but have shown between other the importance of diagnostics, and in this context the importance of biosensors to be used as point of care devices. In fact, we have seen biosensors, these devices used for COVID-19. We have seen these devices used as, for example, lateral flow as a serological test, but also as a fast test to detect COVID-19. And this is something fantastic, because lateral flows devices, in fact, are biosensors. And these devices have been working fine, but still there are problems. They have problems in relation to sensitivity, detection limit, and overall, one of the most important issues that still need to be solved, and probably we should be prepared for the future for similar cases related to pandemics or any other related applications. So it is very important to have multi-parametric sensing devices, because, you know, COVID-19 is a very complex situation, and if you want to do an accurate and efficient diagnostic, you need to detect several parameters from the day one when the person is infected until, let's say, a couple of weeks. There are several parameters changing for example, the blood or in other physiological liquids that you need to detect. And these parameters are very complex, and if you want to do a very good diagnostics to see what is happening with the person and then take measurements, you need to detect probably several parameters, not only with high sensitivity, the quantity, let's say, of the virus, but also different kind of antibodies that go up and down during a couple of weeks and more. And this is very important. It means that the need for multi-parametric devices is very important, at least, and of course with very high sensitivity. And as we used to say, cost-efficient devices, because we need these devices to be distributed all over the world and very fast. And this is very important. This is why also we are working and trying to develop technologies that are not only giving very good sensors, but also technologies that can be distributed. So we call these ubiquitous technologies that can allow in situ fabrication production of devices in the places where these would be needed. So this is very important, at least one of the directions of the research in this field.
Okay, that's also, I think, Manuela, a very nice answer. From our side, we can conclude that this interview has been really enriching and has made us and created concern about, from the very beginning, your dedication, your opinion about a biomedical engineering profile. Also, you have shared passion about science, and finally, the conclusion in terms of a practical example of your field of study has been really practical and really enriching. So hopefully we can another time meet in person, and thanks for your attention.
Yeah, thanks very much. It's been great.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. So you are welcome to visit our lab, and as I have said also in other occasions, so we are always expecting students that are willing to collaborate and work, be part of our team and develop new biosensing devices with interest for diagnostics and other applications. So it has been a pleasure.
Thanks again, and we are in touch.